I just gotta. All right, I just got to do a couple of things. All right, hold on, almost there. Going live sucks. All right. And we're not. Okay. All right. So I'm hoping everything works. So the issue is, this is one of my very first boxes. It's one of my very first collections. I didn't do this right, unfortunately. So, it was my first one making it glossy. And one, yeah. One, I just took cardstock. And the problem was just doing cardstock wasn't enough. It, as you can see, it's very flimsy in it. So yeah, it's not the usual thickness. Like, let's do millimeters. That'd be a little more accurate. Yeah, see, it's 0.3 millimeters. And let's get a recent box that I know is thick. We'll grab this one. This is Hobbs Barrow. Yeah, it's double the thickness. So yeah, and it definitely feels like a hard box, right? This is way too thin and flimsy. Yeah, so it's double the yeah, this is 0.3 and this is 0.6, so so what I want to do is redo that. I think the game disc is fine. I like the slip cover. And I like this. This is fine. I want to leave this alone. I even made the instruction booklet. I think it turned out pretty good. So yeah. It actually turned out really good. Yeah, so the instruction booklet, game, and everything is fine. The problem is the box and the CD case. So that's why I'm redoing it. So I really do like the Samus logo here. Anyway, so yeah, it's a double disc CD. Problem is, I don't like the back. I don't like the back, and it's blank on the inside. I'd like to make this, a flip cover and redo the inside. And I want to go ahead and redo this to a PC big box. Like you can see how much. This is a smaller box. I use this for most games, but this is when I first started doing physical collections because I couldn't really do true big boxes, but I figured out how to do that. As you can see, it's 33% bigger. So what we're going to do today is we're going to upgrade it to this size and actually make it the proper thickness. Also, the problem is when laminating this the right way, I laminated the pieces that glue together, and that was dumb. I learned that the hard way. I think it was from this one. I had to glue this like 3 times. So what you want is, you don't want, when you do this so it's glossy, you don't want this, you want this paper on paper so it has a proper bond. These ones have been strong and I haven't had an issue with these at all. So, with that, let's get going. And that's going to be interesting. It's too bad this is fine. And I think we can upgrade this. Yeah, I can't wait to upgrade this. I want this to look a lot better. I don't think I'm going to put this on the back, but we'll see. All right. Off to the computer. I got to make sure I have the right audio capture. Close a lot of tabs I don't need open. All right. Is 8 them up? No, it's not. But we can close you. We can close you and you and you. We don't need you. Don't need you or you. We'll save this. Okay, hold on. I'm just closing out applications that I don't need. All right, so we need publisher. Where is it? There it is. Why aren't you? There we go. Okay, so first things first, we don't need to make a new one. What we do need, though, is my box template for PC Big Box. All right, now we're going to open up. Oops, no, I don't want to print. I save everything I do. Where is the box? There it is. Hopefully, we can make this work. All right, what we're going to do is copy all that. Yep. Yeah, all right. Hopefully we can just make this bigger. So yeah, we're definitely going to redo some things. Maybe an outline will be better here. I think maybe the black will actually highlight it a bit. No. Hey there, dragon. I'm always snooping. I'm redoing the box. Oh, let me show you why. So this is one of the first boxes I made with the glossiness. One, I didn't realize that heat treating it would make it look better because there's like small micro bubbles in there. That bothered me. Two, it's really thin, like really really thin. And three is I laminated the glue tabs, and then gluing on plastic just doesn't bond it well as it does for paper on paper. And when I opened this morning, it broke off, and I was like, screw it, I'm gonna redo it the right way. And I really didn't like how this turned out. It's too white on the inside. So I want to redo this. I'm gonna think about taking this off the back and putting an insert where you open it up and it shows the tracks on both sides. So oh, they did, but it's still alive and strong even now. The game and case are fine. Like, so the slipcover is fine, and this is fine. Heck, I even did the manual for this game. I think the manual turned out pretty good too. But yeah, we need to upgrade some of the things I learned. The game cases are fine because I've been doing that for a while. That's fine. CD is, I mean, it could pass, but I want to make it better. And the box, yeah, well. It's also thinner. It's not the standard thickness I use for boxes. I just don't know what I want to do with this. I think what I want to do, though, is probably make it thick, but there we go. Oh, almost. Doesn't look like. What happens if we just take off the outline? That doesn't look too bad. How does it make it look? And it definitely makes it pop out and stand out. Cool. No, this. Make this 3D. Trim that down a bit. No. Let's. Okay, that makes it stand out a lot better. All right, cool. Fix that issue. But I really liked another Metroid 2 remake. I thought it was really well done, especially with the new, newer update. I think it's a couple years ago the last update was, but offered support and modding and all that stuff. The original guy shut it down, but yeah, the original guy shut it down, but other people took it up and it just continues to live. And I think Nintendo just didn't give a crap anymore. We might be able to get away with putting this all on the bottom. I mean, at least most of the work is done. Thank God. I just gotta, reformat it. And I thought it would be an interesting stream just to redo it, make it, the better version of everything. All right, the sides. The sides should be fine. Oof. Okay, I want. All right, please, for the love of God, say it. Oh, cool. Now this, I'm gonna have to redo the sides, but this is how I redo. This is how I do a wraparound. We want the top to be down though. That's about good. Oh no, we want the top as much as we can. Right. Okay. Anyway. Have you played this game there, Dragon? Cool. Oh crap. Wrong box. I like Super Metroid too, though. Super Metroid was good. Probably one of my favorite ones. All right. So that is that. Okay. Boom. Oh, cool. That's gonna fix that. That's the bottom of that, right? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Cool. What do you think of the Ease collection? I finally finished that up. I thought that turned out rather well, though. I made the Ease Nordics one hardback. Hardback takes a while. Oh, you were there for that, I think. But yeah, at least you saw everything come together, though. Oh, my bad. So how are you doing this morning? Oh, which game was that you had your GameCube issue with? Sounds like you might have to pick up another copy. Hopefully it's not a game that's impossible to get. Oh, I mean, I get it. Yeah, it still sucks, but it sounds like it's not the it sucks, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. It's not like your Zelda collection that's ultra rare that you need to sell like 2 kidneys and your liver for. Oh, that's weird, huh? Actually, how big is this game? I don't think we need to use Blu-ray anymore. I think it's. Hold on. I don't know why I put there is no freaking way that this game is 25 gigs or more. Don't know what my thinking was on that. I mean, if this game was 25 gigs or more, then it'd be, huge. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game looks amazing, but it's not, 3D assets, right? It's pixel art, flat, I think, and, so if it was over 25 gigs, this game would probably be like 9,000 hours or more. How big are you? Okay, yeah. It's a DVD game. It's about 2 gigs, but 3 gigs total. So yeah. Sorry, Blu-ray. You're out of here. That's close enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this image here. Oh, god damn it, it is flat. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna group these two together. And where are you? There it is. Ah, crap. Sometimes you gotta make things work on your own. Ah, no wonder. Wondering what the heck was going on. All right, cool. So what we need to do is group these two group these two together. Oh, how you enjoying 8 so far? Oh, 9, sorry. Doesn't matter what color it is. Oh, is it getting better for you at least? I don't remember. Fair enough. I'm starting to get into it. All right, cool. I think we can print this out now. I mean, it took a little bit, but you know, we updated it, made some graphics look a little better. I like it. All right, let's save this. AM2R big bucks. Fair enough. All right, we want to print everything but that. Okay, so nope. We want to turn off double-sided. We want to print this in heavyweight. I don't like the way Doggy looks in I know it's Doggy, but I like to call him Doggy. It's just the way it is. I don't like how he looks in 9. It's like somehow he took like an aging elixir, and then a doll took a younger elixir. He looks haggard in 9 for some reason. I don't know what he looks like in 10. It's the only thing I really hate about him, and his pants are gone. All right, print bad boy. You're saying that the pants. So you're saying that the pants are the reason why he. The pants are the reason why he's that way. Oh, you know what? I finally figured out why why Ease 8 is so much bigger than 9. It's the texture for Doggy's pants. By themselves, they're 19 gigabytes. Oh, I didn't really see that. No, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, I wish it was true. That way I could, printer jam. I wish it was true though, because in that way, if it was a 19 gigabyte texture just for that, could you imagine? I can make wallpaper, curtains. I could go ape wild with that. You know how awesome that would be? Ugh. I loathe paper jams. No idea where it's at. There you are. Oh wow, this one's stuck in there pretty good. I mean, it looks fine, doesn't it? I think it looks perfectly fine. I don't need to reprint that. You know, I'm going to frame this and put it on the wall. You know, if I actually put pants on that look like that, I think I might have to run. I have to print it a few more times. I think it didn't like that. It looks like the top's fine, but okay, so these two are fine. It's just the front cover. But I am going to use normal paper just to run through it a few times to make sure it's not, you know, the gunk is out. But yeah, no, I have a feeling that you would never talk to me again if I started wearing those types of pants. They do look like they straight up from the 70s, though. 60s, like late 60s, early 70s. If I remember right, I think they're even bell bottoms, aren't they? I will just print these on normal paper. Yeah, I don't know if you could see, but like right there, a lot of gunk. Wait a minute. So wait a minute, man. Okay, so I kind of want to say that Paper Mario is, like, you know, a flat earther, not a flat earther. Damn it. No, no. A flat being. Flatlander. Not flat earther, flatlander. It's that theoretical thing saying that, you know, all right, it cleared out. Cool. Flatlander, you know, two-dimensional beings living on a two-dimensional plane. Not third dimension. We can shred those. But he lives in a two-dimensional. He lives in a. It's like a. I don't know what you would call that. It's not really two dimensions. I mean, he is a two-dimensional being living in a three-dimensional world. So the only thing we need to print is the cover. Okay. The Flatlander. All right, print. Yeah, we can just do that. All right. Hopefully this will go out. I like Paper Mario. You know what? Xenoblade X is coming to Switch. It gives me hope that Color Splash will come to the Switch. I really do hope it comes to the Switch. Cool. Nice. All right, so we got everything. No more gunk. All right, so we got these three. Now we got to print the sides. The sides have to be printed on God, I have so much paper. This is cardstock for legal size. And then I got cardstock glossy and non-glossy. You know, I never thought I would learn so much about. I really don't understand why it's so dark. Yeah. Why are you dark? Can we... Let's see if we can fix this. Oh no, hold on. No, okay, no, that, nope. Almost there. Oh, that looks better. Okay. Like every time I do an update for OBS, it decides to just... So I don't know if it's OBS or the camera. Okay, so we want this to be legal. Print. You act like that's a bad thing, Dragon. It's probably why it's my favorite one, too. Cool. So that's the side. So we'll do the box and redo the cover there. I think it's funny though, like when you go back, like what's a good one that I did? Oh, you know, it's New Stardew Valley. This is a good. I didn't make this a PC big box. I felt like this Stardew Valley was like a normal PC box, like the standard size, not the big box one. it just felt right. Like, there's some games need big box and some don't. Not saying that this is any that the other games are better or not. It just felt like that this is a smaller box. But that being said, I like how the Stardew Valley soundtrack came out. See, on a 2D, I have this in the background. The back looks cool. I actually redid that background. Like, it's the same thing as this, but what I did is I found the artwork just the mountains. So I redid the mountains and I flattened it out, and then I turned it into a 3D object with some depth into it. Added the moon with it has ray casting light going on there, so that the light is actually bouncing off. It looks really. I mean, people will probably never notice that ever, but I think it looks cool. But anyway, that's the back, and the inside, you have this insert, and you open it, and it has the songs there. And I think that's the better way of doing it. It just the back is just on this. Back is just too cluttered, right? I mean, if it had one CD, maybe, but yeah. So I'm going to take what I learned from this and do it to this one. All right, we'll move that over here for now. So what we need to do now is get this prepped for binding these two together. That's where I go downstairs and spray the adhesive. If I didn't have that respirator, I think my lungs would hate me. So we need 3. But I think the Stardew Valley is probably, like, that's my latest one. And I think it really does show off. Like, I've learned a lot from it. Like, most of the stuff is seamless, wraps around, right? The backs are looking better. The boxes are more sturdier. The gloss is finally 100%. It's you know, it's perfected now. So yeah, I feel like this is the best one. Well, not this best one. I think the most one I'm more proud of the most is this one. This is second to the most. This, I really, really love this box. This one turned out so good. This is my favorite one so far. I don't know why. It just looks good. And it's black and white too. Oh, for the love of Pete. I screwed this up. I have to print these over again. I was such in a hurry that I forgot to mask these two. Well, I mean, it happens, I guess. All right, so what we need to do is make a box underneath here. Grab the color. That looks close enough. Need to put that under. Okay, so that's fine. All right, we'll group these two together then. Group. We're gonna group a group. Put that underneath here. Mask to below. There we go. That will work. So we want to put that under that. All right, we want to group all these together. And put that under here, right? Mask to below. There we go. Can't believe I screwed that up. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm human sometimes. I'm bound to make mistakes here and there. I guess you could say I'm a human monster hybrid. But you guys like to call me a monster. I forgot to say it was letter. See, look, I'm making mistakes again. Man, I am just... It's a good thing that I have plenty of card stock. Holy crap. I just ordered some more, too. All right, let's try this again. So yeah, see, like I forgot, where was it at? Yeah. So like here, I told it to print on letterhead, so I thought it was bigger, so it right off the edge. Man, I am just not gonna get, it's these two. Ugh. Wish I'd noticed that earlier. Oh well. Recycling bin it goes. How does this look? Okay, that looks better. Cool. All right, see? Cool. Now we just... You need to get yourself a color laser there, Dragon. You can start doing some of this stuff. In the long run, it's 1,000 times cheaper than getting a collector. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand having the real collector edition's awesome, but you know, sometimes it's just nice to be able to make your own. And it's like 1,000 times cheaper. But these have to be set up in a certain way. Okay. So the cool thing is, I'll be right back. I have to go glue these real quick. So I'll be right back. I'm going to continue to talk to you for as long as I can. dropped off some cake and I had to go pick it up. Can't say no to cake. All right. Yeah, it's going to be spotty at best. But this should only take me like 2 minutes to do. If that. Oh, well, I'm actually in the basement now. Getting it. Well, for the most part, I am. Not every once in a while. All right, one down, three to go. Two down, two to go. All right, last one. Almost there. Okay, I'm heading my way back up. Really doesn't take that long. I think it took me longer to go out and get the cake than it did to glue these. Oh, it's cake. It looks good too. It's like a chocolate cream cake. I will devour later. All right. Oh no. How do I do this? There we go. I'm just so happy I figured out how to get my chat and everything back up. All right. Nice thick. See, like, if I didn't do that, right? Yeah, like these are a 0.5 millimeters. It'll be 0.5 millimeters, but a standard one by itself is 2. So yeah, that's why we make it extra thick. And my printer doesn't like anything thicker, so my printer isn't a size queen. All right, so what should we do first? I say we get the most difficult one out of the way first. That is this one. Oh, crap. thought I started that back up. Give me a second there, Dragon.
You know, size isn't everything, is it?
All right. I really feel like I'm cutting pizza with this thing. I mean, I think it's appropriate when I get the turtles one. Oh, speaking of turtles. I got the box started. And making it look like a pizza box is going to be another thing. But I got the I got the DVD collection, which is a lot of discs. Like a lot of discs. And they double them up, which makes no sense. So each of these is like, so the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, it says on the thing, oh, 18, 20, 22, and that's the single one. Yeah, 23 discs. But it fits perfectly inside. But yeah, so my next challenge is making this look like a pizza box. But I really do like the turtle beat 'em ups. Do you like beat 'em ups? I don't know. I think when Pac Mouse came down to visit, I don't think it was one of his favorite genre either. So we just ended up playing, drunk Mario Party. Turtles in Time is my favorite though. Yeah, it's my all-time favorite. Oh, by the way, is the music playing? It should be. I forgot to ask again. Okay, cool. Because every stream I've had so far, I had to fix it. Just glad there was another update, so hopefully it looks like they fixed it. Oh, it's not really loud. I mean, do you think it's a good balance for this type of stream, or do you think it should be up higher? That looks better. Fair enough. All right, so slightly, I'm thinking right there. What do you think? Perfect. Thank you, Dragon. Oh, so I've been because X Twitter or whatever has been so awful lately. I moved over to Blue Sky for posting my stuff on there. And man, has it been night and day. Like, I hadn't had a single political post. And it's pretty much art. No one's like yelling at each other. And, you know, there was someone think I disagreed with somebody, but, you know, it was really nice. And it's like, I don't think it this way. I think it should be like that. You know, criticizing in the nice possible way. And people took it to heart. And then, you know, we actually followed each other because of it, because everybody's just nice over there. Like, oh my God. It's probably not going to last, though. Might as well enjoy it while it's time. It is. I strongly recommend if you want to. And was it Wario64? Is that what his name is? He posts on there now too over there. So I mean, which is nice. Okay, just stopped. I was like, what the? Ah, crap. Should be good enough. Oh, I actually, have you? I actually like Miiverse, even the new you know, on the Pretendo one. I know they call it juxtaposition, and I hate that name for some reason. I don't know why. It's a verb, you know, saying overlaying on something or combining, you know, something like that, or relating to. I mean, depending on how you use it in context, but that's what it meant. And I just hate it. The name is so dumb. It's, I really hate it. I don't know why. It's just dumb. It's like, well, let's just take, you know, standard word. At least Miiverse had, you know, it's something they invented, combined it with something else, and it was unique. Exactly. But, you know, we got the new Tingle bottles working again in, you know, Breath of the Wild HD, not Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker HD. I mean, you know, there's some things that are most important. I don't know. I'm old and I don't like things. I mean, just because I don't like it doesn't mean I won't use it. I think this is the hardest part of this. I think in the future, after I'm done with this, is that when I do match the colors of the boxes, I'm gonna make notes in the program explaining where the colors go and what color numbers I use. So I don't have to do this if I have to do another box. You know what I mean? Normally I just do these once, but apparently I'm finding out that I'm redoing them. And I need a really light, like puke green. Okay, darker than that. 104 should do it. Actually, let's make sure. Oh, actually, that blended in really, really well. Oh, I like it a lot. All right, cool. Oh, wow, that blended really good. So yeah, the point is that since I can't print in one continuous, I have to fold the paper, and obviously sometimes folding just breaks the fibers. So I do my best to try to cover that up. You know, you want them to make it look seamless, and I've been definitely getting better at this too. All right, now for the green. Like a turquoise. No. I have played Metroid Fusion. I even think I have the game for it. And I also played Metro Zero Mission too. $61 looks like the best bet. It's good. No. Metroid Fusion's really good. Oh, I have to. Okay, there's some things going on here. Didn't know it. But yeah, I like Metroid Fusion. I like the Game Boy Advance one. Man, it's just, we did try 58, didn't we? Maybe. I think we did too. No. All right. Nope. Yeah, I am totally writing these colors down again. It's weird, the color. I don't know if I have it. Let's try 172. I liked Dread. At first they didn't, but I got used to it. Yep, okay. Good enough. I'm gonna have to mix some colors in this one. Oops. Have you tried Dread? Oh, look at that. So yeah, combining these two. Oh yeah, combining those two. Oh man, I got it. Nice. I will take that. You don't have the color, you make it yourself. Oh, and Dread? Nice. All right, one down. This is why I say this is the hardest one. Oh, nice. Yeah, Dread was one of my favorite. It was not my favorite. It was good though. It took me a while to get used to it. I just didn't like. I don't know. I like my 2D. I like my 2D games to be, 2D and flat. Cool. All right, we'll set these colors aside over here. All right. Man, making this chart was the best idea I thought of. Well, man, I thought of it, but I thought of using it. Yeah, I'm not the person who invented the color swatch thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's, whenever they started painting, 16, 15, 13, 1200. No, you know what? No, hold on. 2000 BC, maybe? All right, so what we need to do now is we'll go ahead and laminate these two, get these out of the way. The other ones are pretty easy to do. I just want to get these done and out of the way. I need to get some more lamination. Been making a lot of boxes lately. That fit? Okay. Okay, so second line here. Yeah. What was it? Wario Shake It on the Wii, where they actually had hand drawing. Like, it was the best looking, like, Mario universe game, because everything was hand drawn and it looked so good. And I wish they would do that with modern games. Like, no, you got to do 3D. It's like, no. And the only thing they got close on, was what? Mario Wonder? Is that what that game's called? Yeah, Mario Brothers Wonder. I hated that game so much. I've never hated a Mario game as much as that one. I absolutely hated that game. I mean, I don't care if people like it. I mean, if they enjoy it, awesome. But for me, it was, ugh. I hated it. The first Mario game that I just stopped playing, which is unfortunate. It's funny though, we talk about that, right? Like Nintendo's doing the 3D thing, but if you look at a lot of the other indie games, it's all, pixel art, 2D or hand drawn. It's like, they get it. Why can't Nintendo? Well, Nintendo's in its own. Like, I love and hate Nintendo. Don't get me wrong. Yes, yeah, I guess you'd say I love Nintendo, but not a fanboy, because they do some stupid shit. For instance, like, taking that game down. Or this game. I mean, I get it, but still. Also, and then them making 3D All-Stars a limited. I mean, I can understand the collector's edition, the physical edition. Okay, that makes sense, right? But to actually delist it from the digital shop is dumb. Fair enough. Well, at least Nintendo's not buying up, every. Yeah. At least Nintendo's not buying up like every developer studio and then shutting them down afterwards. Usually, when Nintendo buys a company, they usually keep it around, like Monolith Soft, I think, right? Or at least they work with them. Like, either they buy them and they really use them for their strengths and don't shut them down, or they partner with them. Man, let what is that? Activision, Blizzard, man, having them buy. I don't know. I'm hope like that was a dumb idea. It shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been passed. And I don't have anything against Microsoft. It's just I really think that some things should be just kept. Companies should be kept separate on things. It'd be like Sony buying up everything. No one would like that. I wouldn't like that. Sony could shut down a couple. Ooh. Sony shut down a couple of studios too, which is dumb. Oh, yeah. And because of that, we got an amazing game. And a series. They also supported Bayonetta, too. People were so mad when Bayonetta 2 came out for the Switch only. And it's like, you realize that they went to everybody and no one else would like fund it, right? There's a difference on that one, right? They actually were looking around. They didn't get bought out. Like, hey, we want to publish this game, and no one else would do it. Nintendo's like, oh yeah, we'll do it if you make an exclusive. I have not. Any good? Right, hold on, I'm trying to concentrate on this. These need to be precise. And how did that go? Like, what are they saying? Cool. All right. The hardest part of the lamination process is done. Well, almost done. Well, I mean, that's not bad. If it does Final... Alright, you know what? I was like, if it does Final Fantasy 16 at 60 frames per second, but then I remembered that the the PC can barely do it. That game is really graphically intense. Pretty sure Remake would be high fidelity at 60. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. Performance or fidelity? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Man, I love 16, but man, it is a beast when it comes to graphics. Isn't the 480, the 4090 even struggle in that game? 4K 60? Gotcha. I don't think I'm going to be going... Oh, man. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be upgrading anything anytime soon. I'm happy with the graphics card I have. And to be honest, I really don't play things at ray tracing. I mean, I'm playing games like, you know, indie games that could run on a toaster. And they're great. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Which is okay with me. It means... I mean... For, you know... graphics, anyway. I mean, AMD did release their... I'll have to run this one more time. AMD did release their new CPUs, which look like they are freaking beasts. I think AMD is really hitting out of the park with their CPUs right now. I just wish they took that expertise to their GPUs. And now I want Intel to step up. Right now, Intel finally got its bloody nose it deserved. Now I wish Intel would step up, because if AMD gets too cocky, prices are going to get out of hand and whatnot. Kind of like how Nvidia is right now. Nvidia needs a massive bloody nose. Oh, yeah, I looked at the reviews. It looks like a really, I checked out Gamers Nexus on that CPU. It looks really massive. I might upgrade the CPU on that, though. That is one thing I like about AMD, though. It's like the motherboard I bought last year will support the new chips that came out, just now. And it will for a couple years. And I like that. Sometimes just upgrading the CPU is just nice. One thing I hate about Intel, which I think they're starting to do better at, is that, don't have to upgrade this, the motherboard every time. So, that's one thing I like about AMD when I build my machine with AMD now. It's like, I can spend the extra money and get the high-end motherboard. It'll last me, a couple generations, right? Before, it's like, well, do I really need all the features in this board? I would like to have them, but I really don't want them because, I'm gonna have to buy another motherboard when I upgrade. That is so dumb. All right, we finally got these done. These are what take the longest. All right. We'll get to these next. So dumb. Was it this? Really? I feel like that's... No, it's not the right color. Ah, I think it's this one. No. 104? Yep. I don't know. Like I said, I've been enjoying a lot of good games now that aren't, graphic powerhouses. Don't get me wrong. I like graphic powerhouses game, but, a lot of the games like Ease X. I think with my CPU and graphics card, I could probably run 5 instances at once before it'd break a sweat. But it's an amazing game. Probably. Yeah, I want my game to look good, but also have a good story and play good. Doesn't have to be top of the line. Man, could you imagine if if Final Fantasy 16 had ray tracing? Gotta love those sub 20 FPS. That's ridiculous. Oh, maybe. Okay, no, it's not ridiculous. That sounds about right. Never mind. You're right, Dragon. I wasn't thinking right. The true resolution. No, I'm still okay with 1080p gaming. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's like some people. I know I could run games at 4. I know I could run games better. That's probably why, with my card, I can still do, ray tracing at 100% and game like nothing, like no issues at all, because 1080p. I don't think my card could do ray tracing at 4K. AMD isn't the greatest at that right now. I mean, they're doing better, but still. .240p is the only graphics out there. Man, I am so glad I got this color set. And this one's actually going to be easier. All right, perfect. Now what would you? Oh yeah, the green with the gray is what we got. The match. Nice. All right, so we got the sides all done. I actually kind of like this piano rendition of the music. I don't know. I like piano in general, though. Okay, that is done. We are almost there. Wow, we went through the whole soundtrack? Oh, wow, I'm actually surprised. All right, give me a second. I gotta update the soundtrack. Let's do you know what? Screw it. Let's do Super Nintendo Metroid. It'll give us an hour and 12 minutes. All right, so we are almost done. Like, man, before I started making these boxes look really good, it only took me like, you know, an hour to make the whole complete box. Now it's a huge process, which is okay. Because it's worth it. It's amazing how, like, when you first start, it's like, oh, this is easy, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, I can do better. I can do better. I still can do better. Where did I put the scorching tool? All right, so that can be thrown away. All right, just cleaning up my workspace. Okay, so as soon as I can find a scorching tool, yeah, there it is. This is why you clean up your desk. Most of it. All right, so let's. Scorch.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that. Almost. All right, let's do this. I don't care what anyone says. Super Nintendo had the best music. I mean, yeah, it was cheating. They used, you know, PCM, but still. I mean, would you really call it cheating? I don't know. I feel like FM sounds good, but you can only do so much with FM. Being able to change your instruments or, you know, using samples was a game changer. I mean, now we just have straight up, you know, CD tracks. I think if I made a game, I would do that. I would just use samples and then have a built-in mixer, just to have that old school feel. You know what I mean? One, it limits you, and you can get really creative on that limitation. All right. We can use these. I don't throw the big scraps away. The little ones, yeah, but sometimes you can use this. I try to use everything, and you never know if you're going to need it. It's like, the dad that has everything in their basement, right? They save every little thing. That's me with like this stuff. And you know what? I am glad I do, because there's a couple of times that I actually paid out for saving that. I was like, wait a minute, I do have that. So instead of wasting a whole new sheet of that, or some, cutting a new thing and wasting even more, I had that right piece. To be honest with you, I rarely have pieces like this left over because I find it useful though. We are getting really close to getting this done. Oh, crap. I mean, not the end of the world, because this is a glue tab. So, I mean, if anything to make mistake on, it's that. So it's not the end of the world, but I try. Yeah, it's good enough. It'll be okay. Like I said, it's just a glue tab, so. All right, cool. So we got the two. Let's get these. Let's get these heat treated. Fortunately, we can only do those one at a time, but it gives me time to clean up the desk. Oh, it looks so much better when it's heat treated. Laminate. The only way that makes this work is I have regular laminating sheets, but it doesn't work that good. And using the laminate sheets, the self-adhesive ones work okay by themselves, but using the combination of the self-adhesive plus running it through a laminator with a heat treatment, perfect. Oh man, that looks so good. But yeah, look, I don't know if you can see like little micro bubbles, and even how much you press down on it when you run it through this, it gets rid of all of that. Welcome back. It's taking its while. We're almost done. We only got this one left, and then we can start gluing it. And this is, well, pretty much easy. Well, that turned out so good. I like to run it through twice just to make sure. You know, I'm being old and blind, so. Weirdest Nintendo game. Probably the babysitting mama. The Wii. Don't shake the baby. As that, yeah. We all know how that went. What about you? Oh, good. That is a weird game. All right, so this is going to be pretty easy for the most part, and I think I even have some scraps left over for this one. But I'll have to. What was that one on the Nintendo? Like it was like a social media on the phone. Forgot what it was called. It was actually kind of fun. I actually kind of liked it. I don't remember what it was called, but I think it was based on that game though, or people like to refer to it. Mitomo, that's what it was. Yeah, I actually didn't mind that because you could like interact with people, decorate your room. It was actually not bad. Kind of sad when they got rid of it. I actually have to start. I have to replace that blade. Finally. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I mean, I think it worked as better as a social media platform. But just the single player experience, I would find that weird. I wish they would bring back Mario. I wish they would bring back Mario 35. I was actually really good at that game. Anything with Tingle is weird. That's a given. It's a given, Dragon. It's a. I feel like there is no other option for that. You know what? I should probably do that one of these days as a drunk stream. I feel like that's the only way I would probably get through that game. And I don't understand, Japan's fascination with Tingle. Like, I have no idea why he's so popular over there. Though I feel that Tingle was properly represented in that latest Leisure Suit Larry game, though. Hey, Blackbird. Was it Swingle? Yeah. I feel like that. I feel like that is Tingle 100% in that Leisure Suit Larry game. It was 100% representation of what Tingle really is like. All right, so here's the scraps that I have. I want to save that though. That. Ooh. I think that would be better there. And this would be better here. Yeah, fair enough. Do you remember Swingle from that latest Leisure Suit Larry there, Dragon, and Blackbird? And I and I think it is my headcanon because it makes sense why he's locked up in Waker. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. 100% makes sense. Like, yeah, it is my headcanon because it nothing else makes sense. Oh, also, and also what sprung up that too was the what was it on the new Pretendo Miiverse? Uh, Someone said wanted dead or alive, and it was Tingle, and it just after that, it's 100% headcanon. Man, it's just too bad that's not thick enough. Almost. Alright, we'll just use this. Yeah, and I really can't cut it. It's just the way it is. At least I can still use these pieces. Nice, Blackbird. These things are a pain in the ass when they don't have the tabs. Because, you know, these have the tabs, right? And I can peel them away. But since these are smaller scraps, I have to peel them myself, and they're, oh, absolute nightmare. Oh, come on, Dragon. It can't be that bad. Everybody likes Swingle. Are you next? You're gonna tell me you had nightmares about that? Oh, this is the last of the. How you doing, Blackbird? You locked me up with Swingle. Oh, fair enough. I have a lot of paperwork for tomorrow. I mean, I don't have to start it until tomorrow, but this week is going to be a pain for work. Right. I think either today or tomorrow, I think I'm going to start Ease 9. I think you're far enough ahead of me, Dragon, where I, at least for a little while.
How do you do, fellow kids?
The only thing I need to work on, and I hate it, is getting these. Either I need to find something that can cut. Like, I have this, but this is good for, like, rounding corners. Like, see, it does that, but I don't have the angle that I would need for these. I mean, I could redesign. No, I like it that way. Which is unfortunate. See, it does a really good job on that, but what are you doing, fellow kids? What did I do that was old? Thing is, with this, I have to go like super slow. Even then, I don't get it right sometimes. That one actually didn't come out too bad. Not perfect, but didn't come out bad either. Like, that's my fault. Man, I kind of wish the Fountain of Youth would be better. Like, okay, so like, you know, here's the thing. There's always downsides if you want something, right? Like, if you want to get younger or go back in time and be younger, you'll have to go back to high school, which is, you know, you understand why some people think high school is the greatest thing ever. But it would be worth it to put up with that hell to be younger again. It's only 4 years. 4 years to get like 20 something back, 30 something back. I can deal with 4 years of asshole. Almost done. That's it. For the most part. All right. Putting it through this machine though. All right. So oops, almost done. Oh my God. I can't believe we're almost done with the box. You know what? Dragon, I changed my mind. Death sounds better right now. Because they would force you to go to school. Or either it'll lock you up. You would have to say you had amnesia or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm just... No, I'm really this old, just got younger. They're like, yeah, buddy, we got this nice padded room for you. And you're like, okay. It's best, it's just pretend that you have amnesia. Because I don't know. Dragon Knight, you think about it. I don't know what's worse. Going to a padded room and people thinking I'm insane, or going back to school with Zoomers. That is a tough choice. I don't know. All right, we are now at that point. Put this together. You know, we should ask Fika that. Oh, I forgot to tell her I was live. She doesn't get my notifications. I'll let her know I'm live right now. Plus, I want to ask her that question. What's worse, you know, going to insane asylum or going back to school? Consumers. All right, we are almost done with this. I'll let that run. All right, yeah, hold on. I'm just letting her. Okay, so I'm asking her the question though, just in case she's not available. So. Okay, cool. I'm actually curious what she'll say. And I gotta charge my phone. It's almost dead. Oh. Cool. All right, so that is done. We are done with the lamination process. Oh, thank God for that. All right, time to clean up. Okay, so what is not used? That's used. Nice there, just Blackbird. I mean, at least she's being honest. All right, so this is trash. This is trash. Now, my cutting board is getting really cut up. The way I use it so much, I might have to replace this like every 6 months, I think. I mean, it's only $24, so it's not like it's the worst thing ever. Oh, and I got the other side, but it's not black, it's white. So I need to keep. All right, I think we're ready to glue some things. Don't think we need the ruler anymore. Don't need the cutter anymore. Don't think we need the cut. We do need the glue stick though. I think there's one thing I forgot though. Alright, those are done. That is done. This is not done. So, what do you think Pika will say there, guys? I asked her that, answer that question. Fair enough. Fair enough, Blackbird. Fair enough. I think I'm with you on that one, Dragon. Okay, after we did this top one. All right, we're done. All right, let's do the front first. And the front would be this one. What about you, Dragon? You didn't answer that question. Pretty sure no blackbirds. Oh, you did? Okay, sorry, I didn't see it then. Oh, wow, that's actually a good seam. No lip at all. everybody's like, oh, I would love to go back, what time era you would live. And everyone's like, picks 80s, 90s, 20s, anywhere from any time period. It's like, you know what? No, I don't pick any time period. I pick a new universe. Get me out of here. Or another planet. Just get me off this timeline or another planet. I'm not picky. I'm not picky. As long as I can live comfortably. Ah. I pulled that out a little too early. Well, I mean, it's not was a big deal. It's just a small cut. All right. Or, or you can live with the dinosaurs. I have a feeling that right now living with the dinosaurs is probably a better option than right now. Wait a minute. What if, hear me out. What if it wasn't a meteor or some other disaster that killed off the dinosaurs, right? I mean, there's some definitely other opinions going on around it. Well, let's just say it wasn't. What happens if it was a time traveler, went back in time, educated the dinosaurs, introduced them to social media, and that was their downfall? Think about that. That probably makes more sense than anything. Right? I know too much. It does make sense, though, doesn't it? Solve the mystery of a lifetime. I mean, it makes as much sense as flat Earth. So, I mean, someone's going to believe it, right? Someone's got to be stupid enough. Oh, goddamn. I swear to God, if I start the new like, stupid thing, all from a joke, oh. Oh, no. What have I done? I'm sorry, guys. If it does happen, I apologize. And where did I put that piece at? Oh, there. It just blended in. Yeah. You guys have any plans for Thanksgiving? I don't as of right now, but I'm just curious if you guys do. I'm okay spending Thanksgiving by myself, honestly. I mean, sometimes I spend it with John's family, or that's okay. Don't mind that. But my family, no, thank you. Become the bird. I don't know. You always have that uncle. Oh man, I don't know. My real family is just awful. I just don't want to. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with them. These corners are a bitch. I have to hold them for a while. So how you guys doing? Also, traveling is I don't understand why people want to travel on Thanksgiving either. Like I hear nothing but horror stories like on Thanksgiving. Like travel anywhere that time. I actually like turkey. I don't know what you're saying there is like, times against the timeline. And yet you called me a monster. You don't like turkey? I love turkey. I like getting the big turkeys, right? Like, the ones that you get. And then I have like turkey sandwiches for like real turkey sandwiches, not like the processed stuff for like a week or two. As long as you store it right, obviously. But yeah, that's my favorite part. So yeah, just for myself, I get a big ass turkey and then just have turkey sandwiches forever. I mean, after when it's done, you're turkeyed out for a good couple months, but God. I also love pumpkin pie and pumpkin bread. I think my two favorite breads are pumpkin bread, pumpkin spice bread, and banana nut bread. Oh, I love banana bread. Oh, it's so good. I also like banana pancakes too. But it's something I only eat on occasion though. But yeah, I don't know. Have you seen the pictures I've been posting lately about people, like there's pumpkin spice mayonnaise, pumpkin spice, other things that shouldn't be pumpkin spice? It's like ranch dressing. Yes. Ugh. Why would you want pumpkin spice ranch dressing? There are some things on this planet that shouldn't be pumpkin spice, and ranch dressing is one of them. If there's anything that should be added to the that should be added to the list of crimes against humanity.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Nice, Blackbird. I don't understand who thought that was a good idea or who thinks. I feel like they just did it so people would buy it, right? Out of curiosity, because there is no way no one would think that is good. Like there is no possible way. And if someone told me, "Oh, I like pumpkin spice ranch dressing," I don't think I could be friends with them. Because I would have to question their... Kidding, of course. I mean, I'd still be friends with them, but I'd be very weary of them. God damn it. Nice, Blackbird. It was a hollow victory. This is one of the tougher parts of this box right here. Also, like Dragon, if I ever sent you like a case of pumpkin spice ranch, that means I secretly plotting something against you. something awful. Oh, and the pockets of doggy pants will be the pumpkin spice ranch. I mean, why not just go for, the full awfulness? Finally. Almost done. No, I feel like if I ever sent you a pair of doggy's pants, like, I don't think you'd ever talk to me again. Hell, I feel like that you would probably take me and get me tried for crimes against humanity. War crimes, too, even. We only got one more side and we're done with the box. And I think I'll stop the stream after that. Well, we're almost there. The box is almost done. And I think for the most part it came out pretty good. Flash sticker. Give it a few more minutes. Because you want to make sure that's dry before... Not flat. All right, last side, and we'll be done. Yeah, you know what? If I did this for like a independent developer for a Kickstarter, I think I could only do a max of like 25, and they would have to give me like 6 months to do it. Usually a Kickstarter doesn't launch right away anyway, so I'd have plenty of time. But yeah, I think I wouldn't want to do any more than that, because 3 hours a box. I can do like a couple a week. I think I'd only do one project at a time. I mean, if I was to do this as a, a full-time job, or, do it for like being a publisher, I'd definitely hire people and have, get the right equipment to do mass production. But then I don't think it'd be as fun because, you're not, I still think even if I did that, I still do like, side projects. I'll remember that, dragon. Now I'm going to constantly be looking out for a private investigator. Like, I'm going to be so paranoid. I'm going to lock all my pants into, into a treasure chest. Triple lock it. Get rid of all the glue. This soundtrack sounds amazing. What a great soundtrack to end on. There we go. I think it needs to dry a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till it dries a little bit. It's pushing it out. But there we go. It's done. The big box version. So we went from this broken one, which is really thin and flimsy. It was my first gloss box, so I learned a lot from that. To a big box that is way more sturdier. And I think it looks better that way. It's, changing up a bit. Maybe a little. Like it. All right. Well, guys, I think that's it for this stream. Time to go get some cake and eat it too. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by.